Bullet for the General is a spaghetti western film that's been on my list for quite some time, to be honest. This one is about a gringo who shows up in Mexico and is on a train when it's attacked by bandits. Led by a vicious leader, he's able to trick them into thinking he's a criminal, and he joins their gang under the name El Nino. And he basically tags along with them, and they are part of a small revolutionary group who steal guns and then sell them for money. They're not quite involved in the revolution, so they're just sort of like arms dealers that sort of rob any source of guns and then sell them to the highest bidder for money. So the first half of this movie is pretty slow, to be honest. I felt myself losing interest a little bit. You do have Volante as the magnetic lead. He's really great. It's mostly like a sort of buddy sort of story with Nino and the bandit leader, and the two of them, they play off really well. There's other characters too. They introduce a lot of subplots, but I think the movie slowly gets better as it goes on, and it culminates into one of the most fascinating and memorable endings I've seen. You know, that sort of elevates the film a lot more than what it was. The current film that you get is sort of like it's like a watching a couple of bandits rob things, and it's not very interesting. But then as the film goes on, they really play into the themes of like patriotism and honor, and it really just it evolves and gets really deep, and I really like that, you know. And of course the acting's pretty solid from everyone around there, you know, especially Klaus Kinski in a smaller role. So A Bullet for the General is definitely one of the more memorable westerns for me. I wasn't too excited for the action bits, but I really like the characters. So I give A Bullet for the General a 7.5 out of 10.